This year, he spoke from this dais of his intent to repeal more than he passed. The Code and Policy Committee, which includes council members Russell, Delavar, and myself, have worked throughout the year to begin to eliminate the unnecessary, outdated, and contradictory sections to the municipal code. A large portion of that job is to eliminate those sections which imperfectly state or contradict Washington, state, and U.S. law. The Revised Code of Washington, RCW, 4663-170, as Councilman McDaniel mentions, already addresses traffic safety cameras in essentially every way that this resolution does, and more, but the resolution uses different wording, which creates rather than reduces ambiguity. Why are we doing this? To read small sections of the RCW, the use of automated traffic safety cameras for issuance of notices of infraction is subject to the following requirements. The appropriate local legislative body must first enact an ordinance allowing for their use. We do not have such an ordinance and no plans to create one. So as of this moment, traffic safety cameras are illegal in Washougal. The use of automated traffic safety, more from the law, use of automated traffic safety cameras is restricted to 2 arterial intersections, railroad crossings, and school speed zones only. That pretty much eliminates the idea of a mobile, put it where you want, radar speed camera. It's not allowed. We don't have a problem with people running the railroad crossings. And other than the school zones at the high school and Hathaway Elementary, traffic safety cameras cannot be used, are illegal on G Street, on Sunset View Road, and any of the other places where our citizens have complained of speed problems. You can't use them there. On the issue of surveillance, automated traffic safety, again from the law, automatic traffic safety cameras may only take pictures of the vehicle and the vehicle license plate, and only while the infraction is occurring. The picture must not reveal the face of the driver or of passengers in the vehicle. Notwithstanding any other provision of the law, all photographs prepared under this section are not open to the public and may not be used in court unless the proceeding relates to a violation under this section. In other words, traffic, these specific traffic laws. No image may be used for any purpose other than enforcement of violations under this section, nor retained any longer than necessary to enforce this section. So the images may include only the vehicle in its place and solely during an infraction, and can include the driver or passengers. It cannot be used for anything other than enforcement of the specific traffic violation. It cannot be used for any other purposes, and the pictures must be destroyed promptly. The security cameras, the 24/7 security cameras at AM/PM and Wild Willie's are a much greater risk for surveillance. Furthermore, the infraction detected through use of automated traffic safety cameras are not part of the registered owner's driving record. Infractions generated by the use of automated traffic safety cameras under this section shall be processed in the same manner as parking infractions. The amount of the fine issued for the traffic safety camera infraction shall not exceed the amount of fine issued for other parking infractions within the jurisdiction. Washougal Municipal Code does not have a system of parking fines. To use traffic safety cameras, we would not only have to have a new ordinance empowering their use, But we would also have to develop and pass a complex set of ordinances to create a system of parking fines. Given the present council's distaste for more regulation, myself included, I know of no plan to do so. This is a resolution looking for a problem to solve, and it can't find one.
Thank you. Thank you. David?
If we can put red light cameras at railroad crossings, arterial intersections, and school districts, that'll free up our police resources to put them on Sunset View, 32nd Street, G Street, and a variety of others where we have speeding and reckless driving, people who cross over the line and various other offenses, which endanger us all. So this thing isn't all bad. And Mr. Greenlee's right that under current circumstances, we'd have a lot of work to do to authorize it anyway. And during that authorization process, I think we can have the discussion we need to have. Thank you.
I just wanted to make one comment, and just to let everyone in the audience know, what was just passed out to council members is a copy of the state statute, the RCW 46.63.170. This is the first time that this has been provided to me, and I'm sitting here voting on a resolution, and I want to request that from now on, if we're going to be looking at issues that we're supposed to be voting against, that we get all of the information in advance. I actually went online myself and did all my own research and looked up the resolution, or the statutes myself. I mean, I appreciate the fact that I'm getting this information, but it's not in a timely manner, and I would really appreciate it if I could get it a little bit earlier when I can ask my questions, my silly questions, and you know, not have to be put on the spot in the middle of a city council meeting. Thank you.
Ms. Mayor? Oh, well.
No, I would just concur with Councilman McDaniel in saying that it would be very good to have all of the information in front of us before we come anywhere close to taking a vote, and let the discussion happen at that point, workshop or something.
Mr. Mayor. I wanted to make 2 points in response to some of the discussion here. First off, my apologies on 2 things. One is that there was an email discussion with regards to the resolution that
We don't have email discussions.
I understand. There was information that was brought back after the first time the resolution was put out there, and I failed to recognize that it was not CC'd to the entire council as far as the RCW is being quoted. So my apologies to the council on that, because that was part of the part of the information that was brought to us by Mr. English. And the second part is with regards to the names that are used. I do apologize about not using the exact names that are used in the RCWs. But still, my objections to the automated traffic safety camera program remain. And my main objection to the program is not the fact that we don't have an ordinance already and that we're trying to get rid of it, but simply that what is once easily established with an obviously good cause, or what the council at one time believes is an obviously good cause, can change over time. If you think about the cell phone laws, the legislature first passed the cell phone laws saying that if you were caught speeding and it was noted that you were using the cell phone while you were speeding, that they could